Sizzling with Priest. I'm Allie.
And I'm Jordan.
And today we are going to be your host. We are going to watch Father Mark and Father Patrick cook us some corn on the cob. We are going to be asking a variety of different questions. Some questions about priesthood, some get to know you questions, and also just some general Catholic faith questions.
But you also get the chance to ask any questions you would like by just typing in the chat on your stream.
Let us introduce to you our fathers.
Fathers, come on in.
Thank you. Very good.
You can just stand right here.
So
Right here?
everyone can see you.
Right here.
Right there.
So this is Father Patrick. Father Patrick, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Father Patrick Beneteau. I'm pastor here at the Windsor Lake St. Clair family of parishes. I got my cooking gloves on.
Father Mark.
Hi, I'm Father Mark. I'm one of the associate pastors here at Windsor Lake St. Clair Catholic family of parishes, and we're here at Good Shepherd, and we're so happy to be here.
Okay, without further ado, we can start the cooking.
Yeah, right on.
So the fathers are going to be doing everything themselves. So
Here we go. So we've got some real vintage corn on the cob here, a gourmet meal for everybody. Father Mark, as you know, there in the Windsor-Essex County region, we have kind of like the perfect soil for corn on the cob. Whoa, what are you doing with that there?
Having some fun.
I see that. Father Mark showing us a new way to take care of those just kind of annoying remnants of the husks on the corn there. So
And if you heat it up enough, what you might get is popcorn.
So yeah, it's sweet corn season, so we figured we would pick up a dozen corn and cook in different ways. So we've got some water boiling over there. Not sure how we're doing with that, Father Mark. Is it boiling yet?
Let me check.
But send us your questions, different things in the chat there, and let us know any of the conversation we could have. Do we have any viewers there with us yet?
Yep. So we actually do have one question first. If you guys would like to share your experience with cooking, do you like cooking?
Yeah, I enjoy cooking. It's kind of great on the weekends especially. Put something in the slow cooker, look online. The internet's a great way to explore different recipes and to get different ideas. You can just Google search something and then come on in and cook something. Even when we have Mass in the morning, the slow cooker is kind of my go-to because then you have a great meal at the end of the day when it's all said and done.
Yep.
Yourself?
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, the slow cooker does do the job when you can't be there to kind of tend to it. So yeah, it's a great way to prepare meals, especially if you're on a busy day.
Do you have like a go-to kind of recipe or a series of recipes?
Whatever the Holy Spirit tells me that this wants.
Ah, I see. Very good. Very good. So we've got our cooking gloves on. We've already dehusked some corn. Is that the proper word?
I think so.
Yeah, the corn. Anyway.
I think we husked it.
Yeah, so we've got some peaches and cream corn here. So we got a little bit, a key thing to boiling corn is take them out of the husks first. And then deal with all these like little hairs that will stay on the corn as we go. We were talking, you know, and we're very blessed in this area of the world, Windsor-Essex County. We have some of the great kind of vegetables and fruits and orchards in the area. Really, in the whole province, even in this area here. So perfect soil for tomatoes, radishes, corn on the cob, and I know people from all over are always impressed with the with the corn in this area, especially Tecumseh, the Corn Fest. Is that happening this year again?
No, because of COVID, I don't think.
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have another question.
So what is your favorite dessert of all time that you always loved as a kid and still love now?
Favorite dessert of all time? Chocolate mousse cake or chocolate mousse pie. For me, that would be my favorite.
Wow. Did your family go hunting up north for the moose?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we brought them back.
Nice. Very good. Sounds like a
It's
substantial
part of the
dessert.
family now. Anyway.
Very good. For me, let's see, pies, rhubarb pie. It's one of my favorite there in the springtime when the rhubarb starts coming up. A good rhubarb pie is delicious. Yeah, awesome.
Pauline Olette commented that she loves your aprons.
Oh, very good. They're the holy grounds aprons there.
Yeah. Father Patrick, what can we say about this particular cob of corn?
Well, now that like life, not every cob of corn is perfect. Everyone's unique, just like people. And here we go. We've got some corn on the cob here that's kind of very orderly, I guess you would say, and it's arrangements of the kernels. And that one's more sporadic there with the arrangements of the kernels of the cob of corn. What
Well,
do you think?
personally, from my experiences, because when I used to play sports, I always got chose last. So I know how this piece of corn feels. Because it may not get picked. Because somebody will open it up and go, ugh, I'm not eating that. So I can really empathize with this piece of corn.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That thing's boiling, I think.
Water
we're
is
ready to
boiling.
throw
So,
some
a question for our audience now is: I hear different opinions on how long we should boil corn for. Is it 7 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 or more? Everybody has kind of their own theory. So send us your kind of secret recipe for the time in which to boil the corn. Father Mark, share with the group. You sometimes microwave your corn. I never saw this in my entire life.
Yes.
Until Father Mark
You
joined our team
you
here.
can microwave corn. How you do that is you get a Pyrex glass dish.
Pyrex.
Pyrex. You
Pyrex,
know.
okay.
Anyway, something that's microwavable. And what you do is you can take a couple of cobs of corn, put them in side by side, put in about a teaspoon or so of water, cover it with saran wrap or some type of plastic wrap, and then you put it into the microwave and you can run it for about 6 minutes, and it comes out really good. I find it's very, very tasty. Mind you, it's not as eloquently done as in there, but I find it's really good. If you're in a hurry, it's a really good way to, and if you're on your own and you only want to cook up a couple of cobs, it's a really good way to do that.
All right. Are we getting any feedback there on the time here?
Some people say 10. One person says till fork tender. One person said 7.
Okay. All right.
Father.
What should we go with?
I mean, you guys are the cooks. It's up to you.
The thing is, you just put those in, right?
I just put those in at 3:14 on my watch anyway.
you took
That's the time, so I took that time
right?
in. Yeah. So we could go with the 10 minutes and run it at 3:24 or 7 and try it out. Maybe we could do some taste tests with some of the members of the live audience here and check it out.
Yeah.
Well, while we wait, Father, you mentioned that you like to cook. What's your favorite meal to prepare?
Favorite meal to prepare: roast beef, potatoes, carrots, and onions in a roaster in the oven on a Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
Putting that in there, and I kind of cheat with the spices because I'll take a packet of onion soup mix and kind of sprinkle that over top, and it really kind of makes people think that it's an obscure combination of spices in there, but really it's just from a mixing bag.
He is definitely a very good cook. I can attest to that.
I think I got too close to the heat with this plastic glove thing there, and it's kind of melted onto my hand there. But we'll deal with that later.
Really? Yes.
Yeah.
As I'm driving you to the hospital.
No, keep a watch on that if you get too close with the plastic gloves. And you know why bears don't wear plastic gloves?
You're what?
Why bears don't wear gloves?
Why don't bears wear gloves?
They like to use their bare hands.
And the hits just keep on coming.
That was when my nephew taught me that one. He's learning quick.
So, Father, since a lot of parishes are coming together and we're getting new people from everywhere, they maybe just want to know, like, how old are you now, and maybe how old you were when you started, like, priesthood.
Let's see. I'm 39 years old now, and I've been ordained 11 years. So I was 28 years old when I became a priest, if the math is correct there. And so as we were coming together as a family of parishes, it's pretty cool. We had this 12:15 noon lunch hour mass here at Good Shepherd, and that's been going well. Father Mark, you've celebrated that a couple times with a good crowd of people out here. And really from all the parishes, right?
Yeah, and they appreciate it because it does give them a mass at a different time in the day, which is more convenient to them. So yeah, we're most happy to provide that for the people of our family of parishes.
And on the French sector of the family of parishes, we have some new masses there, 4:30 at St. Anne's, and during the week in Bell River and in Tecumseh and at St. Jerome's. And all of those have been great too, because people from all three of those communities have been coming together and joining in with that as well.
And just a reminder to all those online, if you have any questions, you can just put them in the chat.
All right.
Well, Father Patrick answered that last question, so I'll jump in and say, I was ordained at 29. I am now 62, and so I've been a priest now entering my 34th year. So I've been doing this for quite a while, but it's been great, and it's a wonderful life. Isn't that the name of my movie? No,
That's a movie. Yeah, George Bailey, isn't that one, right? Ah, that's a good story, though. That's a
Yeah,
good
but
movie.
I'm trying to earn my wings.
Okay, there you go. Oh, it's that famous smell. One way that you know the corn is coming along there is you have the good kind of smell of the corn
Yep.
filling up the room there
Mhm.
along the way. Awesome.
You can also do corn on the barbecue. That's
Really?
another way that it can be done, whereby it's grilled and it tastes a little different. It doesn't have, because of the fact that the moisture is dropping from it, it tends to be a little drier and not as I don't know, I don't want to say tasty, but it's not as, there's not a lot of crunch in it.
Ah, okay. So on the barbecue, does it give like a different flavor?
It does, and it tends to make it a little bit drier, but it gives it a different kind of taste, a very, again, like a barbecue style taste.
Ah, awesome. Do you put barbecue sauce on it?
You could if you wish.
Good if you wish. Interesting.
If you want to eat it that way, you go and eat it that way.
Nice.
And if you want to eat it this way,
Now you can put it right on the
like
barbecue.
this, as opposed to this.
Oh, this
you
is
go
an
ahead.
important question now, because I've seen people put the whole husk on the barbecue as well.
Yes, you can do
can
that
work
as well.
right?
Yes.
But it does, it doesn't burn up though.
Yeah. The thing I'd be interested to know is if you could wrap the corn in aluminum foil and then put it in the dishwasher at high.
Okay.
And the heat from the dishwasher would cook the corn.
Let's not try that.
I've seen fish done that way.
I
Really?
think someone's cooked a steak like that.
Really?
See?
I thought you were joking around here.
There we go.
The aluminum doesn't cause like a chemical reaction in
No.
the dishwasher? No.
No. It's
Wow.
fine.
We must have some more questions here
Yeah,
from the
so we
audience.
have a question from Colleen wondering where were your first parish assignments and where and when?
Go ahead, Father Mark.
My first parish assignment was at St. John the Divine Parish in London, and I began in 1988. And I have been all over the diocese over my 33 complete years.
My first parish assignment was at St. Michael's in Leamington. I was there when I was first ordained for my first 5 years, so yeah, that's where I was at. Nice.
Maggie's asking, do you add a little sugar to the boiling water or maybe salt?
Some people do, and even I've seen, no, I don't think I've seen that. Well, maybe they do. Some people even add vegetable oil or even olive oil to kind of, I guess, help with the cooking process. Maybe
Yeah.
give it also kind of a taste nuance to it.
How's it
going,
looking?
Chief?
It's looking good. Yeah, it's looking like the corn is doing its thing. You know, it's melding with the water and it's boiling. We're almost at the 7-minute mark. One more minute and it's the 7-minute mark. Maybe we should take one cob out and see if the 7-minute kind of suggestion is good, or we'll leave the other ones in for 9 and 10 minutes and see how that goes after that.
Okay, yeah.
By the way, we're cooking 3 different kinds of corn. We're cooking peaches and cream, candy corn, and popcorn all together here today. And so there we go. We'll be getting some assistance with that there. So 7 minutes up, right in countdown from 10. Well, I guess that didn't work.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Here's one at the 7-minute mark. I'm seeing here, so well, we might need a fork, Father Mark. We can see how tender it is and let it cool there a bit.
I'm looking, but I haven't seen.
This one here is peaches and cream. Somebody got a little ahead on the peaches there, but there we go with the peaches and cream corn.
There you go, Doctor.
All right. We'll leave the other ones in and see a little bit longer. Oh, medium rare, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good. I don't know. Check it out.
Hmm.
The fork's going through pretty easy. Fork. Somebody's mentioned that until fork tender.
Oh yeah. Very good.
I wonder if that's how
Very
you have
good.
fork tenderloin.
Might be.
There you go.
But if you leave it in too long, it might become
Popcorn.
popcorn.
Ah, there it is.
Wow, the paw.
Peaches and cream popcorn. There we go.
I like it.
Nice.
Well, speaking of red, I assume everybody knows Father Patrick is a big Canadians fan. There are some viewers. How are you doing after your? How are you handling it? Your team made it so far, but it just fell short.
Thanks, Jordan. Yeah, they did much better than we all anticipated this year. It was a good run for sure. Obviously, I'd have loved for them to win the Stanley Cup, but it didn't happen this year. I am happy Carey Price is staying with the team, though. That was kind of a little nerve-wracking yesterday, wondering if he'd get drafted and plugged in there to the new expansion team in Seattle. But here we go. So I'm looking forward to next year because they have a good group of young players and see how it will go all together. Brother Mark, are you doing a taste test here, or?
Sure.
I see you've got the butter now on.
Hey, I'm doing my job here.
And we're almost at the 10-minute mark here.
And so. Wow.
So, Father, what are your thoughts?
Magnifique. Fantabulous. It is a wonderful adventure for your mouth.
So do you think you're going to cook it this much time next time? Do you like it like this?
Pardon?
Do you think you're going to cook it again for 7 minutes?
Or would you leave it in longer?
Yeah.
I think 7 minutes is fine.
There we go.
Fortunately for me.
This is 10-minute corn now, right here. You can see the difference between the 7-minute to the 10-minute corn quite clearly, you know, and its contexture. And I don't know. There we go. How's everybody enjoying this?
I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
I see that.
Let's see what the comments is.
This is good.
Everyone
This
saying
is,
good
this
job.
is really good.
If the corn colonel sprays or
You can
pops,
make a
dab it
meal.
with
You
a
can make
toothpick
a
or
meal
fork.
just
It's
out
good
of
to go.
corn on the cob.
What was that suggestion?
If you jab it with a fork or a toothpick, that means it's good to go, according to Maggie.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, that's good here. We've got fork tenderloin. Perfect. Awesome. Well, we'll shut this down and a few more cobs for the rest of the team there. So,
Yeah.
thanks everybody so much for joining us. The Shepherd's Kitchen has gone industrial, as we have an industrial-sized kitchen now, and
Yeah. This
upgraded
is great. We could have used that
of the team.
back in our earlier series.
I think we have some announcements as well. Yeah, on this Saturday we have the field day at St. Jerome's Parish, the
Yep.
West St. Jerome,
Yep.
for grades 1 to 6. There's still time to sign up, I believe. What's the best way for people to sign up?
Go to our website, gslakeshore.com.
If you can also, it will also tell you everything you need to do on the GS Lakeshore Instagram and GS Lakeshore Facebook. But under Summer Youth Events, you can find it on gslakeshore.com.
Great.
Excellent.
Thanks everyone for joining us once again for this gourmet meal of corn on the cob.